What if I told you there's a loan that doesn't care about your W 2 income, your job, or even any of your personal income? DSCR loans are flipping the real estate world upside down in 2025 and are one of the most used loan programs on the market today. Traditional banks reject over 70% of their applications for investment properties, which is a staggering number. 70%. That's crazy. DSCR loans approve the deal on one simple number and one number only. I'm about to tell you exactly how to use this loan program to build wealth faster than ever before in the real estate world. So here's what's broken with traditional real estate financing. Traditional banks want 2 years of tax returns. They overanalyze your debt to income ratio to death, just drive it into the ground. And if you're self-employed, good luck if you write anything off getting approved for an investment loan. If you do, you're probably paying a ridiculous amount of money in taxes. And then, even if you fit all those boxes and you're really trying to build a real estate empire, when you hit 10 finance properties, you're done. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac won't let you finance anymore. And with traditional financing, if you want to buy using your LLC so it doesn't show up on your personal credit, not going to happen. Meanwhile, cash buyers are out there in the market right now taking advantage of any deal that comes across the table. And you're stuck watching opportunities slip away while you're trying to get your financing taken care of that, again, like I mentioned, 70% of traditional banks are going to deny anyways for your investment property. DSCR loans solve every single one of those problems. Here's how they work. The lender only cares about one thing and one thing only. Does the property service its own payment? That's it. There's no income verification. There's a rent verification, meaning will your proposed housing payment with the new loan be offset by the market rents that are called for in the area? So if your mortgage payment is $3,000, will the property rent for $3,000? If so, you're good to go. There's no income verification. There's no job history verification. There's no 10 property limit. Again, if the rent covers the mortgage payment, you're good to go. And of course, with everything, the higher the better. If you can get a 1.5 to 1 ratio, your interest rate is looking chef's kiss. Here's what's changed in 2025 that make DSCR a very reliable loan. The rates on DSCR loans for the most part have stabilized. You're going to see anywhere from 6.5% to 7.25%. They do vary based on your profile, meaning your credit score and the property rents. If you're sub 1-to-1 ratio on your DSCR, you're going to be on the higher end on that rate scale. There's also new hybrid options out this year, which is new for DSCR loans in 2025, where you can actually do ARM loans. You can do a 7.6 or a 5.1 ARM, and you also can do a 30-year or a 40-year interest-only DSCR term, which didn't exist prior to this. You not only can use this for purchases, you can also use it for refinances. So if you need to take some cash out, but you're worried about qualifying traditionally, you can use a DSCR to cash out refinance. Again, as long as the property meets a 1-to-1 ratio, you can take out as much cash to hit that threshold. So here's the big kicker of everything. Everyone is so focused on interest rates and are they going to come down and what's going to happen and oh, it's too high of a market. Investors everywhere are using DSCR loans because they are the smart investors. They know when rates come down, you just refinance. So they're out here stacking properties while other people are just complaining about the market and prices are too high and rates are too high. We've had so many DSCR loans this year, it's unreal, and they're a very simple loan. Let me recap with you one more time the advantages of this loan, just because I can't harp on it enough on how incredible this program is. Your personal income, it's completely irrelevant. You could have no income. You could be unemployed, self-employed, making $30,000 a year or $30 million a year. It doesn't matter. With DSCR loans, there's infinite scaling. There's no 10 property limit. If you want to buy 30 properties and you have the down payment, you're good to go. Buy 50, buy 100, buy 200, buy one. It doesn't matter to me. Let's just make it easy on you. The next best thing is there's entity protection. You can close day one into your LLC, and 99.9% of DSCR loans don't report to your personal credit, so it's not going to ding you. The other thing, there's non-property types. You can buy single families, duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes. You can go all the way up to 27 units. I'm not sure where 27 came from, but with all of the lenders I work with, which is 160 of them, 27 seems to be the cap. You can use short-term rents or long-term rents, so Airbnbs are not off the table. This is a viable option for those as well. At 20% down, there's minimal reserves. You only need 3 months per property. And when it comes to doing cash out, you can actually use the cash out you're getting as reserves, so you don't even need to worry about that if you're working with one of your currently owned properties. The last piece, Lightning fast loans. These loans can close anywhere from 12 to 20 days. There's no income documentation. All you need is an appraisal with a rent schedule, and you're good to go. While traditional financing is waiting 30 days to close, you're done in 2 to 3 weeks. Now, here's what a lot of lenders and brokers won't tell you, but I'm going to keep everything 100% real with you. These are the downsides. The prepayment penalties are real. These are investor loans, and the lenders that are giving this money out, they want to make their money too, just like you do. You can get a DSCR loan with no prepayment penalty, but the interest rate is where you're going to feel it. The most common is a 3-year prepayment penalty, and it's descending, meaning month 1, month 2, month 3, it gets less and less, and you're paying the months of interest for those 36 months out of the 3 years. So if you only have 6 months left and you refi, the prepayment penalty is 6 months of interest that would complete that 3-year prepayment penalty term. 15% down is the minimum down payment. Sweet spot is 20% or more. And as always with this loan, just like anything in the world, cash is king. The higher the rents, the better the interest rate. If your monthly mortgage payment is $3,000 and the property rents for $4,000, you are so in the money, it's insane when it comes to your interest rate. If the property rents for $2,000 and your monthly payment is $3,000, it's going to hurt. So lastly, to wrap this up, who should be using DSCR loans? First-time investors? Sure. Long-time investors? Absolutely. Self-employed entrepreneurs who write off a lot on their taxes? 1,000,000%. Anybody who's a high net worth individual, which would be anybody over a $2 million net worth that has a lot of complex moving pieces, this is the easiest loan you could possibly do without having to provide all of your tax returns. That includes business tax returns, personal returns, all of your K-1s, anything you have ownership in on traditional financing, you need to provide that. DSCR loan, you don't even send it to me. Now, if you qualify for traditional financing, go that route. But if you don't, let's talk about a DSCR loan, get you dialed in, and get you buying real estate. If you're ready to stop letting the market dictate your excuses, as in rates are too high, prices are too high, and you're ready to really start making moves in real estate, let's start talking and put a plan together for you. If you're ready to talk DSCR loans, leave a comment and let me know, and let's get started. I'm ready to work with you if you're ready to work with me, and let's figure out how we can get you buying real estate by the end of the year. If you guys didn't know any of these details about a DSCR loan, make sure you click the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting a lot more like this, and I hope you guys have a great start to your week.